October was packed with major releases, but for me, the standouts weren't all brand new. They've included old gems reborn. The Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD-2D remake is finally here, bringing the full legendary Erdrick trilogy to modern systems in breathtaking style. I picked up the Nintendo Switch version, as you may have seen in my short last week, as it has a true cartridge, not this game keycard situation for the Switch 2. And after spending time with all three games, I have to say, this is cozy, classic JRPG nostalgia at its absolute finest. Hey friends, I'm Autumn. Welcome back to Cozy Cartridges, your channel for calm, nostalgic gaming. From handheld memories to JRPG deep dives and cozy indie adventures. If that sounds like your vibe, grab your favorite drink or snack, as this is going to be a long one. Get comfy and let's talk about my first impressions of Dragon Quest 1 through 3 HD-2D remake on Nintendo Switch. Even if you've never played a Dragon Quest game before, these three titles were where the genre began. Simple, heartfelt adventures that laid the foundation for all the JRPGs to come. Together, they tell the story of the hero Erdrick and his descendants across generations, creating a surprisingly emotional trilogy about courage, legacy, and hope. Dragon Quest III is actually the beginning, a prequel that sets up the lore for 1 and 2. You play as Erdrick, a young hero destined to defeat Baramos and face the true evil threatening the world. Dragon Quest I follows one of Erdrick's descendants, a lone warrior who must confront the Dragon Lord. And Dragon 2 continues the lineage, following the scions of Erdrick, royal cousins, reuniting to stop a new darkness. It's classic storytelling, full of sincerity and charm, told through quiet, meaningful moments rather than big cinematic twists. Since much of the experience is shared across all three games, let's start with the common elements, visuals and gameplay. The HD-2D art direction is absolutely stunning. Square Enix has truly refined this style, transforming nostalgic pixel worlds into richly detailed environments filled with warmth and life. You'll see glistening water, soft lighting, and butterflies drifting through the air. Each town feels alive without losing that unmistakable Dragon Quest nostalgia. The environments, whether towns, deserts, or mountains, may be simple, but they still convey that timeless sense of embarking on a grand adventure. It's the kind of world you can get lost in for hours, just wandering and soaking up the atmosphere. Across all three games, the gameplay stays basic, in the best way possible. While these games can be grindy, they're deeply rewarding. You'll battle through random encounters, manage your equipment, and explore every nook and cranny for hidden items, mini-medals, and treasures tucked inside barrels, shelves, and bookcases. There's a real incentive to explore, not just for loot, but for the quiet satisfaction of discovering something unexpected. These remakes include thoughtful quality of life improvements, objective markers, ultra-fast battle speed, and quick travel through Chimera Wings or the Zoom spell. You can also choose from 3 difficulty modes, including dragonquest, which makes your hero invincible. Perfect if you just want to enjoy the world and story. Combat is turn-based, clean, and classic. You can control your party manually or set them up to act automatically, a great touch for longer sessions when you may want to mindlessly grind. You'll attack using weapons, abilities, or spells and can swap equipment mid-battle, say using a boomerang to hit multiple enemies at once or an elemental weapon to exploit weaknesses. There are also ways to reduce tedium, ultra-fast battle speed for quick encounters, or holy water to temporarily reduce fights with weaker enemies. Together, these features make the classic formula feel smooth, modern, and approachable. Now that we've shared what's common between these games, let's take a look at what makes each entry distinct. Dragon Quest III serves as the prologue to the Erdrick trilogy. You play as the child of the legendary warrior Ortega, setting out to defeat the evil Baramos and ultimately grow into the hero whose name echoes through the next 2 games. This entry features a customizable party system. You can create 3 companions to join your hero, choosing their classes and roles to fit your preferred playstyle. While they don't have distinct personalities, there's something satisfying about building your perfect team from scratch. One of the more fun features here is the Monster Wrangler class, which lets you collect and train monsters you encounter throughout your journey. You can also collect monsters if you, like me, miss the additional class types by using Musk. It may just prove more difficult. These creatures battle on your behalf in the Monster Arena, a special mode where you can pit your captured monsters against others for prizes and rewards. It's a lighthearted diversion that adds depth to exploration and gives you an extra reason to venture off the beaten path. The pacing of this game is excellent. You always feel like you're making progress even as the grind sets in. With the new quality of life updates and faster battle options, it feels more like just one more fight than, oh no, not another one. Then we move into Dragon Quest I, which technically takes place after 3. Confusing, I know. This is where the story of Erdrick's descendant begins, a solo hero tasked with saving the princess and defeating the evil Dragon Lord. It's simple, focused, and beautifully so. Because you travel alone, every battle becomes a test of strategy. Even on easier modes, enemies can put you to sleep, steal your MP, or paralyze you, so you're constantly balancing risk and recovery. The advantage to that, though, is that it's easy to manage your resources. You learn new spells through scrolls and find or buy weapons and armor without having to distribute them to your team. It's streamlined and pure in a way that really highlights Dragon Quest's core design. Straightforward adventure, a world worth exploring, and just enough danger to keep you on your toes. The charm here is undeniable. From fairies to familiar faces like Robin Hood, it all feels like a bedtime story lovingly restored. Wrapping up the trilogy is Dragon Quest II, which really surprised me with its heart. You now play as the descendants of Erdrick, a group of royal cousins who unite to save the world. Each member of the party has distinct abilities and, unlike in 3, actual personalities, making the game feel warmer and more connected. The story begins with a tragic prologue showing a kingdom under siege and a father sacrificing himself for his daughter, which sets the tone immediately and adds emotional weight that the first game only hinted at. From there, you travel across continents, gather allies, and slowly piece together your strength to face the spreading darkness. Playing the previous 2 games before this one makes returning characters, descendants of previous characters, and familiar towns feel like coming home. Dragon Quest II introduces new playful features as well, like tombola tickets, a little spin-to-win minigame for rare items, alongside returning systems like mini medal trading for powerful gear. The last entry in this trilogy feels more cinematic, heartfelt, and ambitious, while still grounded in that same comfort food simplicity. The Dragon Quest I through 3 HD-2D remakes strike this perfect balance between nostalgia and modern comfort. They're faithful, charming, and accessible, grindy but satisfying, simple but rich with personality. In short, they are pure JRPG comfort food. If you've never played them before, this is a wonderful way to start. And if you have, these remakes make returning to Nilfgaard cozy and new all over again. I'm about 10 hours into each game, and my biggest takeaway is that they feel like a complete journey together, but I'd recommend spacing them out a little. They're connected, and each has its own distinct tone, but playing them back to back might feel like too much of a good thing since they have so many shared qualities like the visuals and gameplays. Not for me though, because I'll be diving right back into them after I finish this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below, especially if you've been playing these remakes too. What Dragon Quest game is your favorite? Until next time, may your quests be rewarding, your battles be fair, and your inner hero never stop venturing.